Okay folks, this should be the last demo for the day, and let's see if we can make this one turn up a treat. It's a challenging one. Gonna leave it. Okay, let's see what we have here. We have here GQueue magazine, and we're interested in this person's face, head and hands and that. It's her. Let's see how we go with this. This will be a challenging one. I don't know how it's going to work, folks. Yeah, that's come up better than I thought. I've got her just in that frame there. So we're going to take a section out of this and enlarge it. So that looks brilliant, what we've got here. That turned out better than I thought, that part. So I'm going to utilise, just put this aside. I'm probably going to use it again later. GQueue. I think it stands for Gentleman's Quarterly. Sounds a bit sexist, but that's the way it is. So I'm trying to make this look really nice. Yeah, that looks really quite interesting. I do think she's too far off the page. I've got to move her up. But she looks really quite nice up close in that way. Try and move it maybe a bit further up. Or maybe reduce it, enlarge it less, perhaps. I don't know which way she's sitting. Maybe I'll move her across. Just trying to see where I am with this. It's really quite tricky. Fuck, I just got an idea. Maybe move it across a little bit, maybe like so, and maybe move her down a bit and see what we get. And I've lost my settings, folks. Yes, we've lost our fucking settings. Fuck me dead. I thought my intuition was telling me to do it this way, and now it's just fucked up. It's all fucked up now, folks. It's all fucked up. I've got to start again. I'm sorry, folks, about this. This auto clear can be a real pain in the bum, a real fucking pain. And the company that builds this photocopier, Konica Minolta, are a fucking pain in the bum. No wonder people want to sit on them. Yeah, that's not good. Oh, but they make money from people doing that, folks. They're just greedy pigs. The company behind this copier system, Konica Dum Dum Fuck Up Minolta, yeah, they don't know anything but how to extract money from their customers. So they don't care and they don't want to make the world a better and fairer place. They just want to make it for themselves, and they're bullshit. And I'm too scared to use the admin functions to change the setting. I'm not game enough, even though I'm good with photocopiers. So it goes to show that the design is not user friendly or intuitive. It's very counterintuitive, and the man behind Konica Minolta, Shayamana, ought to be ashamed of himself. He's a fucking idiot. He's a fucking retarded monkey, scratching his armpits and screeching, jumping up and down, chomping on bananas, and he pays his factory workers the same kind of pay. No, he gets paid big bananas. They get paid shit. The workers. I feel sorry for the workers, that they have to live like that. They have to live with Shayamana's bullshit. Now that looks really quite interesting. I do think maybe I do wonder how I'm going to make this play out. Maybe enlarge it more than 200%. But yeah, Shayamana just likes to use slave labour to put his equipment together. A lot of this stuff is made in China, made in Vietnam, equals third world wages. Cheap and nasty. And that's come up. No, I didn't want that. I was hoping it was going to move that way instead of this way. Having a disability and trying to work with it can be a problem, and it's a real difficulty trying to work out how things go. I actually think I might enlarge, cut it off at the top and just stretch it. I'm just trying to see what we're going to do with it, folks. If we're going to move it up, we can slide it right up. But I'm really missing a lost partner, folks, and his name is Luigi. And I'm trying to get this material into the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9, and it's really proven to be difficult than I thought. And I'm really trying to get recognised as an artist, as a real artist, not just a person who's disabled and having to eke out a living on Centrelink and working in an Australian disability enterprise, or an ADE for short. I'm going to stretch that on the horizontal. I think I did something incorrect. I was meant to stretch it that way. I'm going to have to stretch it further. But yeah, I'm trying my best to make ends meet while I'm creating these demos, and I've got lots of reams and reams of paper building up in my unit, which has nowhere to go. I can't sell them. They're not saleable yet, and this has come up looking nice. I do need to enlarge it further down. I do wonder why it's not going down. Why it's going down a little bit, but it doesn't look like much. I don't understand why. I'm going to make it 400%. I'm going to pull out the stops, folks. You know the old saying, pull out the stops. Yeah, that's come up looking better now. It looks like pulling out the stops has pretty well worked for this. I do wonder where the centre of the job is going to be. I do wonder if it's going to be there, because this is a real challenging piece. I'm really missing my partner Luigi, and I'm trying to get in touch with him. He's a beautiful man that I really need to get in touch with. I'm trying to get the 6 o'clock news on Channel 9 interested in what I'm up to with the photocopier and all that, and it's really proven to be extremely difficult trying to get them to even nibble on the bait. Like I'm going out fishing for fish. Not fishing as in internet fishing, I'm talking just real fishing. Fishing for fish, real fish. Not fishing as in the scam artist shit. I've had that shit on my computer before and it's really annoying. Like having these horrible, like letting something through and then they have all these horrible spammy things like online dating and sex sites, porn sites and shit coming up through your desktop, and it's really annoying having that happen. And so it's so easy to let those bitches through, and once they get in, they're very hard to remove, and they just make a fucking chaos. It's just a pain in the ass. So that kind of fishing isn't welcome in my books, I must say. Anyway, that's enough of that. Let's see how we go with this piece. Yeah, that's come up looking quite a treat. I do wonder if maybe I should do some switcheroos. I don't know if it's going to work. I do wonder if I just hate it when I don't do a switcheroo. I get angry because I often find that the switcheroo version is better than the original version, and I don't want to miss out on something. It's a bit like a form of FOMO, fear of missing out, fear of fucking up, you could say, or fear of a better image not being available because you didn't. Because I just struggle to work out what is going to work and what is not going to work in some of these images, and that's come up looking quite nice. Now we're going to switcheroo again and again. We're going to do all 4 of them. But basically, I really miss my partner Luigi, and I need to get in touch with him as soon as possible. So I'm really trying to appeal to Channel 9 to air my material. I've come to the conclusion that the other channels are not as powerful or have as much coverage as Channel 9. So Channel 9's got to be out there and trying to accept. How should I put it? To admire, at least want to stick their nose up my ass because I'm disabled and they want to feel sorry for me. Because, sometimes it's good to feel sorry for someone like myself, because that kind of sympathy will mean I'll get in touch with my partner Luigi sooner. So I don't feel upset if they feel sorry for me, because a lot of people with disabilities don't like people feeling sorry for them, which is understandable, but in this case, I don't care anymore. I've been through enough indignities in my life, worse than that, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm going to swallow my pride and allow them to feel sorry for them. In fact, I encourage them to feel sorry for me because that's how I'm hoping to get my airplay, and I don't care. I don't give a shit anymore. I'm not proud of myself in that respect. So, and these have all turned up to be nice switcheroos, pretty much. I think now we can really call this demo quits.